Hello everybody, Fantasticairy here, back with another video. I've been having a lot of fun filling some more pages in this sketchbook, and I believe I'm more than halfway through now, and it's been a lot of fun. Okay, let's get started for the sketchbook tour part 3! And if you haven't seen part 1 or 2, I recommend checking those out. For this page, I wanted to create a fantasy map. I actually used to create these maps a lot in my earlier years. It was always fun designing worlds, making up stories, creating all the little paths and the cities and the towns, wondering what's beyond in the mountains and the forest. It's so much fun. I definitely recommend trying it out. For this tiny map, I used my highlighters to create the brown tone, and then I outlined with my brown pen liner. For the next page, I wanted to create this little tiny observatory, almost witchy cottage. I was going to outline this in a darker pen, but then I took my green pen from the Mr. Pen series, the green, and I outlined all the details with that. It creates this really soft, whimsical, fantasy, children's illustrative look. I always have so much fun adding in the little details to kind of design little buildings. You can give it a lot of story, a lot of different characteristics. And I just love the pinks and the greens. Those harmony colors go together so well. I wanted to create something quick and fast for these 2 shorter pages for a full page spread. So I did a quick sketch of some beetles playing on some mushrooms, and I decided to use really bright colors for this illustration. It's very loose, very sketchy, and very simple. I wanted to design something with a little bit more detail, almost like a portrait. At first I started with the mask, and then it kind of turned into this girl in which I got little designs of leaves and berries around her. I used a lot of reds, purples, and greens for this. I do like the way her face turned out, and I do like the skull, the mask. And I did add some textures with my red burgundy pen. Very simple, not much to look at here. I was also short on time, but I just wanted to kind of draw some acorns. I've only ever painted them with watercolor, so I thought I'd use this brown tone and the greens, my highlighters, created the overall silhouette and shape, and then I went over with a pen. This page here gives me tropical vibes. I didn't really have any ideas for this page in particular. I started off with drawing this face of an almost female character elf with this very dynamic earring. I had a lot of fun with her hair, coloring it in, adding in all the line art, and I got a lot of dangly things in the background. The blue really makes this pop with the orange. Again, harmony colors. This is a fun page. I started off with a little bit of a potion bottle. This is very kind of graphic-y, designy, using a lot of the bright highlighter colors, the neon colors. And I created this samurai fantasy warrior character. She's sitting inside the bottle with her sword, chilling in the clouds. This artwork reminds me of the stuff I used to create way back in the day, so it's very nostalgic for me. Going back to the fantasy whimsical vibes, which I like to lean into more so, I created a treasure chest and I got little smoky things coming out with little sparkles. Of course, working with smaller details, you do have to simplify some areas, in which I did with the gold and the pearls. I'm not sure why I added these smoky swirls coming out of the treasure chest, but I did, and I think it turned out okay. This illustration was a lot of fun to create. I started off by sketching some wings of a moth. I wasn't too focused on the symmetry of the piece, as I still wanted it to feel very organic and loose, and as the wings evolved, I decided to put a princess moth character in the center. Unfolding her wings, maybe she's doing some magic. I played a lot with the design of her dress, of her antennas, of her hair. The turquoise and the reds are really nice as well. This day I just wanted to create something fast and simple, so I did the recreation of my deco leaves, almost like what I have on the front cover. And I really wanted to play with the mustard colors, the green colors, and the reds and the purples. I like how these colors flow together. It reminds me of autumn. Leaning more on the fantasy whimsical vibes, I created a little potion shop. I got a little cat sitting on top of the roof. These ones are always fun to design, all the little details. I even have some details on the inside looking through the window. I got giant potion bottles on the outside. Some have flowers growing out of them. These details really do tell a story when you are designing a building or an environment. Very fun to look at, almost like hide and seek, to see what all the little details you can find. For the final 2 pages, I wanted to do a character in mid-pose performing some kind of magic, this warrior. Her limbs are extremely long. I decided to just go with it when I was sketching it out, and it is a fantasy character, so you can play with proportions. I had a lot of fun with the effect of her swirling around, creating all the different colors. Her hair is probably one of my favorite parts about this, how the green goes into the yellow, into the reddish pink color. And it has been some time since I've done a dynamic pose or a pose in motion, as I do come from an animation background. So this was really fun, and I'm definitely going to be doing more of these in this little tiny sketchbook. I added little sparkles around all the effects, and I gave her a very simple outfit, just a lot of bandages, because I wanted the focus to be the hair, the pose, the silhouette itself, with the effect going around her. A lot of fun to experiment. Definitely on my favorite list of these pages so far. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That concludes Sketchbook Tour Part 3, and I will have a Sketchbook Tour Part 4 released July the 10th. And July 3rd will be a nature journaling watercolor video, as I have started that series as well, as videos are uploaded every Friday on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below which page was your favorite in this tour, and what you've been drawing recently, or painting, or creating. I appreciate all the comments down below, and I respond to every single one if I can, and it really feels like we're building a community for Fantasticairy. So definitely stay tuned for more, as I got more planned for this channel. I do have a Patreon where you can sign up as a free member, and as a free member you get my weekly art updates, as well as nature photos that I share with you that I personally use as reference. So if you're interested, check that out. And I do have an imprint shop if you want to purchase any prints or stickers. And as I build Fantasticairy, this channel, I want to have my own shop where I can personally sell my prints and stickers to you. This is where I conclude the video, and I will see you guys Friday. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye-bye!